Good morning, September 30th, last day of the month, big close coming. Really appreciate everybody's efforts, and I know this is going to be a great month with everything that's going on and the way business has been. One thing I wanted to talk to you about today was the effects of the derecho. As everybody knows, that was a devastating storm to our area. And we have talked about how can we get involved in a small way on the replanting efforts. So what we've come up with is a planting forward initiative that we want to put out there. So here's what it's all about. As you know, 68% of the tree canopy was lost in this area, which was huge. A lot of beautiful old trees, especially oaks, which are, the huge tree of Iowa, big important tree to the state of Iowa. So what we've done is we have collaborated with another company and a nursery, and here's what we want to do about it. The city has said $3 to $4 million. We're going to plant trees. We're going to get after it, and that's awesome. And as we know and understand now that those trees will go in road right-of-ways and parks, etc. How can we get trees back at homes? And the best way we figured would be to do that is to supply trees to our employees that are homeowners and work with them on planting trees. So here's what it is, and it's still in the ground stages, but we got to get going because obviously tomorrow's October 1st. We need to get these planted this month. So what we want to do, we're going to send a survey. You're going to get a survey about the effects of the derecho. Number one, are you a homeowner? Did you lose trees? Would you like to replace some trees? And then what we want to do is we're going to put together a program. We are working on it, putting together a program where we will supply the trees. We will order them. We'll get them in by semi-load probably, have them dropped off, and then we will disperse them to everybody's house. And it looks like we're going to do 2 or 3 trees. They're going to be of the oak variety. They're going to be about 4 to 6 feet tall when we get them. And they're going to be pretty easy to plant. 10 inches in depth will be the hole, about 14 inches in diameter. But the whole idea is to get a planting forward deal and to take care of the employees that lost some trees. And this is just a small, nice way that we can say, hey, let's try to get this canopy back for future generations. So we will be, like I had mentioned, we'll be sending out that survey. Please fill it out as soon as possible. It should go out by tomorrow, and we want to help and get involved and replant some trees in your yards and get this, do our part to get this tree canopy back, like I mentioned. So the plan is that hopefully we would get these in by the 3rd week of October, 2nd week, hopefully 3rd week of October, get them dispersed. We're going to be looking for some volunteers to help us. We've got dealer trade trucks, we've got flatbeds, we've got stuff like that. We'll just be loading them up and having a map and addresses and getting them out to people. We will send a video on the best way, best place, and most importantly, the best way to plant them when you get ready to plant them. So would love for as many to partake as you can, and hopefully you'll enjoy this program, and in the next few years you'll get some shade out of these trees and think about this derecho and maybe a little bit of a positive out of it is what we're hoping. So again, really appreciate everybody's efforts when this hit. We lost power, everybody's positive energy and focus to say, how do we get back on track? Best example of that is the hardest hit building was the collision center. And John Weber and that team just dug in. I mean, I went over there that afternoon and they were already mopping and tearing carpet and just did a great job over there, which was really, really impressive. And I appreciate all your efforts over there at the collision center as well as everybody else's to get this whole thing cleaned up and not miss a beat. Because once the power got turned back on, so did all of our people, and we went at it. So again, thank you very much for everything you do. That survey should be coming out quickly, and I would love to have you participate in the Planting Forward initiative by McGrath Family Dealerships. Thank you to everybody, and again, thank you for all you do.